Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Nice to see you again, and I hope you're getting on well during lockdown and have your mobile phone to hand and are getting ready to extend your learning so that you know all about it for the future. We're going to look further at WhatsApp today. You've got it installed on your phone now, so we're going to look at how to use it. And what I suggest you do is play this video on your laptop or on your PC and have your phone in your hand so that when you want to carry out an instruction, you can pause the video on the computer simply by tapping on the middle of the screen or clicking, else you can press the spacebar. Either of those will make the video pause. You can then carry out the instructions in your phone, and when you need to run the video onwards again, once again, just tap in the middle of the screen or tap the spacebar and off it will go again. Okay, let's get going with the video.
Right, we are going to look at how to send a message using WhatsApp, which we've now installed and we've got on our phone. If you've ever texted before, you'll find this very easy because it's pretty much exactly the same. Go into your WhatsApp app. Mine is at the bottom, in the bottom row on the left. I'm just going to tap it once, just firmly, and it opens up. Yours probably won't have this long list of messages here if your WhatsApp is new, but this shows you what will happen when you've been using it for a few months and sent a lot of messages. All the messages to different people will line up in a queue, and the most recent messages are at the top. Over on the right hand side here, you'll see where it says this message was yesterday, this was the 25th, whenever that was, the day before, etc, 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 going backwards in time. And if I put my finger at the bottom of the phone and lightly push up towards the top, here's the next lot of messages going down, and now we're at the beginning of April, into March, into February, and so on. So once you've got into the habit of sending messages and receiving them, easy to find, they all line up in a row from the top of the phone to the bottom, the most recent one at the top. And as I said before, how much easier it is to spot a message when your friend has put their photograph onto WhatsApp. If you look down the left-hand side here, and I'll push the phone up again, all photos really stand out, don't they? And the ones here that have no photo, your eye kind of goes over them, you don't notice them so quickly. It's much easier to find the friend or the family member by their photo. So if you haven't put your photo onto WhatsApp, try and do so. It's a good idea. Even if it's not a picture of you, it could be, for example, here, this person's put a picture of something they like, and here's a picture of a building. I think that's one she went to on holiday, and so on. All right then. So we'll assume that there's nothing here and you are about to send your very first message. Look down to the bottom right-hand side of your phone, and you'll see there's a little green button there. This button is the new text button. Okay, we are going to tap that button just once. And it opens up a slightly different screen, but one that has also got contacts on it. Now, when we installed WhatsApp, you'll remember that the question came up, will you allow WhatsApp to connect to your contacts? And we said yes, allow. And if you did that, then you will have a list here of all the different people who are in your phone contact book, phone address book. Some of them will have just, hey there, I am using WhatsApp, which means you've never contacted them by WhatsApp, but you could do so if you wanted to because they do use WhatsApp. And some of them, let's go down. Yes, here for example, Bernie, Brian and so on. I've been sending messages to them, and the most recent message is there at the top of the phone. Okay, let me go to the top again. We are sending a message to someone. So what I'd like you to do is pause this video for a moment and go down your list of contacts, putting your finger at the bottom of the phone and pushing upwards gently so that you can see the whole list. And when you find the person that you would like to send a message to, I would like you to, let me just find the person. And naturally, they're not there. Never mind, let me find someone to send to. Okay, so I'd like you to find the person that you're going to send the message to and tap them just once. So pause the video now by tapping in the middle of the screen or hitting your spacebar, and then on your phone, scroll down and up, find the person you want to send the message to and tap them once. And now unpause the video by tapping in the middle or pressing the spacebar again. Okay, so I am going to send a message to, I shall go to my sister, I think. I shall tap her. And because I've sent a lot of messages to her before, there is a long list here. Her messages are in white, my messages are in green. Yours might be in blue or whatever colour, but in any case you can see that they are in different colours, so they're easily identifiable. My messages are on the right and hers are on the left. And you can see also there's a date there. All the messages go back in time. And right at the bottom here is a type a message box. And you should have a cursor flashing away in there. You may be wondering, where is the keyboard? How can I type anything? You do that by simply tapping on the type a message box. So, tap once and up comes the keyboard. Now, pause this video again by tapping on it or tapping the spacebar and go back to your phone, tap on type a message, and we will type out just a short message to practice with. Okay then, you've written your message and you've unpaused the video and we're back again. I have written my message out. Now I am going to add an emoji to my message. You'll have seen these lots of times and they are great in text messages. You may think they're a bit silly, but actually the idea is that they save you an awful lot of typing and thus a lot of time. To put a happy face by one click of a button is much, much quicker than typing out, "What good news?" or "That makes me happy." So, I am going to press the spacebar, and then you see right over on the left-hand side, just next to my words in my message, there is a little smiley face. I'm going to tap that. And up come a whole long line of different emojis. And if you look just above them, in the grey along the top are another list, starting with the clock on the left-hand side and finishing with the flag on the right-hand side. All of these are different emojis. Emojis are broken up into different sections. So if I go to the little smiley face, second from left, and tap there, I get all the little faces. if I go to the little animal, which is on the right of the smiley face, and tap there, I get lots of little animals. If I go to the coffee cup, which is on the right of the animal, I get food and drink, and look, I can scroll down in the way we've done it before and get lots more, and so on and so on. I am going to go for a smiley face here, so I shall tap the smiley faces, have a look through. Now I'm going to centre a sort of smiley, laughing one, like that. Okay, if you want to pause the video here, try adding a smiley face or something like that, something appropriate to your message. And now, when your message is all finished, to send it, you simply look along your message to the right-hand side and you'll see that green button which has got an arrow on it. I think it's meant to be a paper plane, actually. All we do is tap that button once. The message is sent. It's popped up on the right-hand side in green, and there's a time there and a couple of little ticks. That indicates what time I sent it and that it has gone and been received. Sometimes you'll just get one tick. That means it's gone, but the person that you sent it to might not have their phone on at the moment, and so the second tick will appear when their phone is switched back on again. Okay then, that is how to send an ordinary text message. We'll have a look as well at sending different types of messages, but I've gone on for 10 minutes now, so we'll do that in another video. Thank you.
Okay, well, I hope that made sense to you, but if there's anything you need to ask, do put a question in the comments down below the video, and I will attempt to answer them, make all of it clear. We're going to go on in other videos to look at all the other things you can send by message on WhatsApp, pictures, videos, even exactly where you are. There's an awful lot you can do with it. Okay, I will see you next time. Do like the video and do press the subscribe button, and then you'll keep up to date with all of them. Okay, I will see you soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.